coming. One day. Just chilling, but I'm a cop on the morning train. Yes, sir. That's what you need to do. Tell 'em I'm coming. I am coming. Yeah. Our love will always. Oh, my. Seems so heavy to bear. Hard to bear. When I get to heaven, I'm gonna cry to I got a crown to wear. My burden, so happy. All the love hard to bear, hard to know. Come on, y'all. Go down. And my soul is in my hand. It's in my hand. I'm going down fighting in my Jesus' name. At the river. Go down. Go down. I'm on my way. On my way. On my way. Come on, y'all. Oh. I'm on my way. All I don't know about you, but I spend a lot of sleepless nights. But I'm still on my way. Had to deal with a man thing. Had to deal with loneliness, confusion, trouble, conspiracy. Through it all, I'm on my way. Yeah. I'm gonna have to cry. Yeah, I'm on my way. Said if you get that before I do, I want you to tell your daddy, tell my daddy, don't worry about me, 'cause I picked it up with Jesus. Don't care what you want about me. I'm on my way. Yeah.
Hey everybody, this is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, a Coco 929, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful and the horses are fast. How the horses are beautiful and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you darn like. I want to shout out happy birthday. Today is July the 3rd. Happy birthday to you, Lottie Dottie, and everybody who's celebrating a birthday today. Also, I'm celebrating the Quinceañera, Bar Mitzvah, and any anniversary that you guys are celebrating as of today. We love on you and we celebrate you today. You, and you, lottie dottie, and every darn body. Okay. I'm not gonna be on here long. I say it all the time, and then my time get away from me. But I'm really trying to narrow this down, and everything. So I want to say this. I got some emails yesterday in my email. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. My butterflies are the best. I thank y'all so much. Um, yeah, yesterday was weird. It was just weird. But I do appreciate you all being concerned about me, and thank you for encouraging my heart to keep teaching on the things that I want to teach on, because you all are learning. And to you that told me that you have been wondering about witchcraft and everything, like the negative side of it, which I don't know the positive, but the negative sides of it. And you're glad that I hit that subject because you're learning so much. And I appreciate you. You are one of the people that make me do what I do, because I do realize there's a lot of people out here that don't know some things, and I don't know everything, but such as I do, I don't mind sharing. So my butterflies, y'all rock. Thank y'all for encouraging me. Y'all be surprised. I don't get encouraged like that. I have to encourage myself. And that's the truth. I always have to encourage myself. And that's cool because I live to encourage other people. I like loving on people, okay? So, but it just made my day yesterday, y'all. It really, really did. So thank y'all. And also, I've already said this, but I want to shout her out again. Thank you so much for the Cash App. I appreciate that. You don't know. Let me know when the Lord bless you. Because, yeah, okay? Okay, so since I had already told you guys, hey, Jaja girl, what's going on? Hey, 300. Hope you're feeling okay. Y'all, so since I had already told you guys about water, let me tell y'all this real quick. I can hit this real quick. Because of how the world is going to go, and it's already like in a spiral right now, like it is swinging. People still can't tell it because they can still do and have what they've been doing and have, and so they don't really understand what's going on. But those of us who are spiritually inclined, we already knew when the shift took place. So there's going to be more spiritual people come on and start forecasting what the future is going to be like. Okay, so that being said, I want to bow out. Unless the Lord really has something for me to say, I bow out, because it becomes it can become too much of a competition. And my gift is not for a competition. Mine is directly to God. I'm connected to God, and that's how it was. The thing about witchcraft, y'all, which I did not know, was also the point about witchcraft is I told y'all that my grandmother from Louisiana, I'm talking about that family from Louisiana, that she left her family because her family were really deep into black magic. Okay. So when I was 4 and I realized I could see stuff and all this and stuff like that, at first I didn't tell anybody. I dealt with it. I used to walk, and as I walk, whether a wind was blowing or not, I could walk and stuff would begin to shake. That was weird to me as a kid, but things would begin to shake. You know, and to be honest with you, it takes my kids to tell it how certain things still go on now, but they had to grow up like it, being able to see different things. Some of my children also have the gift of seeing, where they can see what's going to happen and everything. So anyway, so yeah, that started happening around 4. And the reason why I didn't tell anybody is because I remember my grandmother saying that she left her family because they were dabbling in, they were really deep, not dabbling, but they were really deep into witchcraft. And she didn't want to raise her kids like that. So, she like exit stage gone and everything. So some of my family members, they're still in Louisiana. They're mostly in Opelousas, Louisiana. But most of the ones that's down there, not all of them, but most of them, they are still into black magic. Okay. So as I got older and some relatives begin to, spiritual relatives, God's spiritual, okay, God's spiritual, begin to explain to me everything that I had been dealing with and what that is, and all this is show me in the word and stuff like that. So I ran away from that side because it's easy when you, anyway, I ran away from that side and just started honing in on my spiritual gifts with God because I knew God had chosen me and it was already confirmed and all that and stuff. So, do I have some cousins that can do what I can do? No, but they come close. They can't do me or what God has granted me to do, but they come close. Okay. So yeah, we two ends of the spectrum. I'm strictly God and what he wants for the will of the people, and they burn candles, they soothsayers, they do all of that. Okay. So that's what that is. So that's why I want to warn you all. Hey, Simply Living, Smooches Love. Thank you so much for coming over today. Let me see. There's a lot of voodoo down there in the bike. Yeah, it is. It is. I met a lady in London who was from there, and she told me some stuff. Yes, it is. And is. Here's the thing that Americans don't know. It's a difference between Americans and Africans in more ways than one. I was telling some of my chat about last year. I was getting into some things that happens down there in Africa, and the deep country, the deep. Jungles and all that and stuff down there, the little bitty towns and stuff we don't know nothing about unless you really look at an old map. Okay. Them people down there, those witch doctors down there, those are real. And I know people don't feel like witch doctors are real, like it's just something that was made up. No, to be honest with you, Harry Potter. Okay, I know everybody remember Harry Potter, right? Don't y'all know the spells that Harry Potter says is actually real spells? Okay. Just in case y'all didn't know that. So those of you all who allow your children to look at Harry Potter and walk around and quoting different things, they are actually quoting spells. Those are real spells. They are. The thing about it is they even had it written up in an interview that they did. I think it was with Rolling Stone or somewhere, and they actually confessed that those was real spells. See, a lot of things we do out of habit are just going along and not watching what we say or watch what we do or watch where we go and, all this is stuff. We don't know that it's really a spirit attached to that. You feel what I'm saying? It's really something with that. So I always tell you guys just to cover your children, okay? And that's why we on this today, because with it being the 4th of July, it's something I picked up on, and I want to just make you guys aware of it. Do what you will with what you like. It's up to you. Okay. My job is just to report it. It's your job, whether you want to hear it and apply it or not. Okay. So, that's what that is. So yeah, but what my point being, those witch doctors over there, they real witches, and those witch doctors don't play. They actually throw lightning bolts at each other. No, y'all, I don't think you heard me. Hold on. In my TS Medicine voice, is this thing on? Honey, is this thing on? I said, they throw lightning bolts at each other. Okay, just want you to know that. Okay. Now, I do have a warning for y'all. I do. Somebody had this dream. How do I know somebody had this dream last night? Because I was given the dream. So I will get on that too before we get out of here. So let me get on in where you fit in. Okay. I don't know what that. I didn't know that. It's scary. There's power in words. Yes, power in words. Words are living situations. Even the Bible said, what is it? You could speak to a mountain. Here's the thing, y'all. Anything, and this is just an FYI. This is another sidebar. This is for anybody, okay? Everything that has a name has to come subject under the name. Okay, let me say that again. Let me take my time. Because for some reason, when I hit 52, I picked up the gift of stuttering. I don't know where I got that from. I ain't never stuttered all my life, but okay. Um, Anything that has a name has to come subject under the name. What name? Jesus. Okay. So let's just say if you're dealing with a knee pain, that pain has no rule and reign over you unless you've opened up an avenue somewhere in your life that gave the spirit permission to come in and torment you in those particular areas. See, because anything that the demonic spirits is trespassing on, they have to give you back what's good times seven. Okay? Not just double for your trouble. They have to give it times seven. Seven is God's complete number. So the enemy and his imps cannot trespass without getting first permission from God to even try you. Do you remember Job? And when God asked the devil, God asked Satan, have you considered my servant Job? So a lot of things that we go through, y'all, a lot of things that we deal with, we don't understand why we're dealing with, but sometimes it's the trying of our faith. Sometimes God just found favor in you because he know you won't bow, you won't cuss him, you won't do all that. You're going to stand still. You may not like it. You might say, God, look, I don't like this, but you still going to trust him. And he'll ask the devil, he'll ask Satan, have you considered my servant Jaja? So, yeah, there was a deity in the biblical days called Molech. And Molech was a god that they worshiped too. Hey, Candy Cane. Hey, Boo. Uh, Excuse me. If y'all haven't subbed to Candy Cane, that's my girl. Go over and give her a click and a view and give her a sub. So, okay, y'all. Yeah, his name is Molech. Molech was a like a iron or bronze god that they made. And what they would do, these people who worshipped Molech would sacrifice their children to Molech. What I mean by that is they would set Molech on fire, okay? He would be so hot and smoking. And I'm going to show y'all a picture of Molech, okay? He would be so hot and smoking and everything. And these people would take their babies, okay? Newborn babies, 2-year-old kids, whatever, kids, okay? And lay it on top of this very burning iron statue. While the louder the baby cried, the more the skin crackled and things like that, the more that they felt honored. They felt like Molech was going to endow them with power and all this and stuff. So they actually would sacrifice their own kids. Okay? Can you imagine putting your baby, your grandbaby, something like that on an iron figure that's smoking as a form of worship? Think about that, y'all. Let me take your mind from that, though, and go to today's modern time. Today's modern time, kids are still being sacrificed. Think about it. I was telling the church Sunday, anytime you have a church that don't have any youth in it, you have a dead church. Youth is newness. The youth is supposed to bring a refreshing. And anytime you go to a place that is meant to have youth in it that don't, check that spirit. Okay, so let me show y'all a picture of Molak, okay? It's a couple of pictures. Let me show y'all a picture. Give me one moment. Yeah, here it is. This is a good one. See? Let me make sure y'all can see it. Hold on. See this parent about to put his child in these arms of Molak, and you see all this around him? That's fire, y'all. That's fire. AT&T suck. I just want them to know that. Okay, anyway. Yeah, this is Molak. See how they're worshiping Molak? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so let me hold on. Let me read y'all something real quick. In the Hebrew Bible, Molech is presented as a foreign deity who was at times illegitimately given a place in Israel's worship as a result of syncretist policies of certain apostate kings. Okay. God gave Moses the law to stop them from burning kids. That's how it stopped, from sacrificing kids. God passed God passed the law down to Moses, and he told them, you will not be doing this anymore. Yeah. So let me read this to you guys real quick. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. They used to have milk sacrifices and everything. That's because they would take the baby off the boob and throw it in there in the fire and kill it. There is a. Okay. Let me go ahead and show y'all this video so I can move on. Hold on. This is going to sum it up as well. I had my procedure today, y'all. I told y'all Mondays is my hardest day. So if y'all feel like I don't have no energy, I really don't at this point. But I'm pressing through. So I desire your godly prayers and everything. And yeah, so here we go.
Of years. Some of y'all just now seeing it, and some of y'all will never get it. Do anybody know what this statue mean? Anybody? Let me show you a different angle. Very obvious what he doing, right? This picture right here was in the museum, right? I seen somebody say we create fake conspiracies just to gain followers. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but I am here to spread the truth. So we all have heard of people eating people, right? And did you know that some tribes actually eat their enemies after they unalive them? And also they sacrifice their own babies to bring good luck. You know why? Because it's their spiritual belief. So when this world is ran by sick, twisted individuals, this don't seem too far-fetched. I mean, look at this picture. Would you trust anybody with this picture in their house? Anybody. Now, I get it. Some people don't know what's really going on in this world, but a lot of us do. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, please Google it. Google everything I'm saying. Prove me wrong right now, and let me know where I'm wrong at in the comments.
Okay, so let's go back through this real quick.
And if I'm right about 100% of everything I'm saying, just share the message. They've been after our kids for thousands of years. Some of y'all just now seeing it,
Let me tell y'all one reason why kids is a big commodity. Kids are a big commodity because you actually come from heaven before you come through your mother's womb. Okay, you are actually already in heaven. You come through heaven. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you how is that because a lot of people say, "Well, that don't seem right." If you go in Revelations, Revelations has what we call books. There is books that we be open. Okay, it says the book and then the books would be open. If I calculated correctly, there are three books. One book it mentioned of is the book of good. The other book it mentioned of is the book of evil. Then the main book it mentions is the book of life. The book of life is where you want to appear. If your name appears in the book of life, you will be going to heaven. If your name is erased from the book of life, well, okay. So, in order for that to happen, as far as erasing one's name, which would mean that you would actually had to appear there to begin with. Okay. So, all right. Now move forward. So, here we go. So that's they feel like because kids, babies have just came from heaven, that they still have all that power that they had in heaven with the Father. So if we can sacrifice them, then that power will go in us once they're dead. That's how they feel. It's wrong, but that's how they felt. Moving forward. Now I'm gonna say allegedly.
And some of y'all will never get it. Do anybody know what this statue mean? Anybody? Let me show you a different angle. Very obvious what he doing, right? This picture right here was in the museum, right? I seen
Imagine seeing a picture of a human giant eating a kid in a museum. Mm.
somebody say we create fake conspiracies just to gain followers. Now, I don't know about everybody else, but I am here to spread the truth. So we all have heard of people eating people, right? And did you know that some tribes actually eat their enemies after they unalive them? And also they sacrifice their own.
Again, y'all, the reason why they eat these people, they feel like if they can conquer them, once they conquer them, then they can eat them, then that'll give them the strength of their enemy. It's wrong, but that's what they feel. Carry on.
Babies to bring good luck. You know why? Because it's their spiritual belief. So when this world is ran by sick, twisted individuals,
Pause. Sidebar. Y'all do know, and I'm gonna read your comments in a minute. I'm sorry. Y'all do know that this world is lining up to be ran by sick, twisted individuals, right? I can't say nothing. Okay, moving forward.
this don't seem too far-fetched. I mean, look at this picture. Would you trust anybody with this picture in their house? Anybody. Now, I get it. Some people don't know what's really going on in this world, but a lot of us do. If you don't believe anything I'm saying, please Google it. Google everything I'm saying. Prove me wrong right now and let me know where I'm wrong at in the comments. And if I'm right about 100% of everything I'm saying, just
Okay, yeah. So, all right. there is no coincidence why there is so many children that are missing. There is no coincidence, especially in. Did y'all see in Ohio? In Ohio, y'all, there is 37 teens missing. 37. I think they're between 12 and 17 of more of the African American persuasion that's missing, and there is no news about it. None. Let me share something else. Hold on. And y'all make that make sense. No news about 37. Okay. Some of y'all didn't know this. Um, Hold on, let me pull up the other one. I have to pull up this other one. Okay. What is her name? Her name was right on the tip of my tongue. Oh, there you go. Hold on, Roman. Hold on. Let me pull it up so I can show ya. Hold on. Y'all know this computer that I'm using. Need I say more? Okay. Come on. Uh okay, they scrubbed the internet of that. I knew they would. I knew they would. I was just hoping that somebody didn't scrub it real well, but she probably paid money to get that scrubbed. I remember when that hit. I remember. I'm going to tell y'all what I'm talking about. Give me one moment. Okay, yeah. So, back in I want to say 2010, it may be a little bit further than that. Back in 2010, let's go far. Too many missing children never found. It's terrifying. The numbers involved. Yes, it's such a bad issue. They have a anti-human sacrifice task force. Shut up. Wow. Really? Whoa. Okay. Okay. Women, did y'all know that in your okay, let me pull this up. Did y'all know that people pay, you hear me out, people pay a lot of money to have baby foreskin facials? You heard me right. Baby foreskin facials. Not only that, in most of your cosmetics that you use, there is something from a baby, either baby, not baby blood, but baby cells, babies, different parts of their bodies that they actually add into the cosmetics. And it used to be put on the cosmetics that this right here has cells in it. It has, the red, this, and the other from the fluid of the baby, and all this is y'all. When I tell y'all, these companies get deep. You have when you go to have whoever you are, when you go to have a abortion, um, and they take your discarded baby, there are several processes that happen with that once they take it. There are big corporations that pays for the discarded carcasses, blood, cells, and different things like that of the baby you just aborted. And some of that stuff ends up in the things that you use every day, on your skin, on your face, in your lotion. Dead babies. Let that sit for a minute. Let that sit for a minute. Yeah. So again, oh, V's on. I wanted to see V. Oh, I'm gonna have to hurry up so I can go watch V, y'all. I like V Lenore. But I wanted to come over here and just warn you guys of two things real quick. Be careful of the children that you're in contact with. Make sure you pray for them every day. Okay, cover them in prayer. Two, we are going to have the next war that we will have, and we will have one, may take place very close to big bodies of water. If that happens, y'all, if it happens, the water will be contaminated, which makes sense why God has been telling me to tell you guys for the last 2.5 years to stock up on your water, okay? Because usually, uh, when countries fight, they take it on land. It's not going to be on land this year. This year when it happens, okay, it's not going to be on land, okay. So if you have not started to store up water, get a system where you can store up water. I'm telling you, store up water. If you don't, it's on you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nobody coming to me talking about, I didn't really think I was going to have to do this because, especially those of you who live by big bottles of water like California or Florida, it's like some of y'all never listen to anything because y'all just don't think it's going to happen. It ain't going to happen to y'all. It'll never happen. Okay. Okay, slowness. It ain't going to happen to you. Okay. Okay. Only thing I can do is warn you. I've warned you. I told y'all. God has been saying water for the last 3 years. He don't say empty stuff. It's got to be a reason. And with the climate the way that it is, and the way that everybody's lining up to get their point across. Also, now this right here, my spiritual father told me, and I heard somebody else say yesterday. What I'm about to say, it ain't mine. My spiritual daddy told me. He said they're going to try to redo the Constitution this year. Between September and September next year, they're going to try to rewrite the Constitution to make it fit what they want it to fit. I can't take credit for another man's word. That's all I'm at liberty to say right now. I was going to say something else, and I'm not at liberty to say that. I'm not. I will be doing another witchcraft part 3, and then I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna tie all of it together from the Water Kingdom, the Water Queen, all that. I'm tying it all together. Okay. All right. Well, I love you guys. If you do want to cash out me, feel free to. God bless you guys. Just stay out of trouble, y'all. Hi, Atira. I didn't see you, beautiful. How are you, love? Thanks for coming over. Yes. And your books is coming to you this week. Okay, here we go. Your books is coming to you this week, Jaja. I will let you know, and I'll take a picture of the tracking when I send it out, so that way you can be looking for it. Okay, thank you again for sewing into my ministry, and my books and stuff, because that's basically what it is. I appreciate you so much. It's so many things that happen. I know y'all saw some people come over here yesterday, y'all. Let me say this, and I'm going to end with this. They say they were from Babe Nation, and I kind of knew that they weren't, okay? I kind of knew they wasn't, but I played along because I wanted to see how far they was going to take this. And remember me saying to them, well, if the head babe ain't said nothing to me about nothing, why y'all talking? Well, let's just say this. The head babe made it perfectly clear. Okay, so y'all, we're going to get a lot of people over here because we're growing and we're talking about stuff. And we're going to get a lot of people over here that's going to try to come in here and start things with you all, start things with me. This is what I'm going to say. Anybody who wants to be a mod, let me know. Because of the way that my channel is going now, I really got to have somebody that's going to be here on the post, greeting my people, knowing what I'm talking about, putting my channel and stuff and things like that in my chat. I'm going somewhere, and I'm always one that checks myself. What do I need to work at? What do I need to do better? What do I need to do this? And not taking away from anybody who's done it, even if they still want to do it, but you got to dot your I's and cross your T's. I can't have laziness and slack and maybe possibly and I was looking at something else while you were on. Oh, I didn't hear what you said. I can't have that. And to me, when you deal with other people's business, you want to give them the best of you, And I know a lot of people, nah, I don't pay nobody, but when I got money, I do cash out different people because that's my heart. Only thing I'm going to say is, even if you run your business slackful or whatever, don't run mine like that, because I don't operate like that. So, think about it. Think about it. And every time I ask one person, do you want to be my mod? Their question back to me is, if you want me to be. That, see what I'm saying? I just don't have time for crackhead games like that. It's a crackhead game. It's either yes or no. And these people older than me. It's like, answer the question. Because I don't want no assumption. I mean, well, I never said, but you would on. See, all them games, I don't have time for y'all. I'm going somewhere. And I'm going somewhere fast. I got one question. Give me an answer. See how that works? I know that's right, Atira. Let me see. Demons will attack you because of the content and ministry y'all delivering. Thank you so much, love. Yeah. Love you too, babe. Yes. I'm excited for them too. I hope you read the inside of them. I put a personal note. Anytime people buy my books from me, I like to put a personal note in there from me, from the author, and that it's from my heart, okay? I really appreciate you guys. I am going to get off of here and warm up the rest of my coffee and take this pill and try to lay my gut up a country butt down, because mama tired today, okay? I'm very tired, okay? But I was blessed. So, all right, y'all. I'll be talking with you all soon. Remember, if nobody told you that you're important, you are. And if nobody told you they love you, I do. I'll talk with y'all later. Smooches.